Hello everyone. See, after explanation of insurance, we have started the exercise 2.1. ठीक है, we have done till question number 4. So in this video, I am going to explain you from question number 5th, exercise 2.1, questions related to insurance. Okay, from question number 5th onwards, I am going to solve in this video. ठीक है, okay. So before that, just I am revising what you have to find here. That is, first of all, property value will be given to you. Policy value you have to find on the basis of property value. ठीक है. Then premium will be on the basis of policy value. Okay. Then commission will be on the basis of premium. Okay. These things you have to find. एंड अल्टीमेटली फाइनली यू हैव टू फाइंड क्लेम अमाउंट. ठीक है, इंश्योरेंस में जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है फाइंड करना, दैट इज क्लेम अमाउंट. क्लेम अमाउंट इज वेरी सिंपल टू फाइंड. इट इज जस्ट द प्रोपोर्शनेट वैल्यू ऑफ पॉलिसी एंड प्रॉपर्टी. पॉलिसी वैल्यू और प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू का प्रोपोर्शनेट होता है इनटू लॉस. ओके, सो दैट इज formula. You don't have to remember. Claim will be loss into policy value upon property value. Okay, so we'll start from question number 5th. See, whatever is given in the question, just write down in brief always and then do the solution. Okay, see, a stock worth rupees 7 lakh was insured for rupees 4,50,000. The value of the stock is 7 lakh. That means the property value is 7 lakh. Okay, and was insured for rupees 4,50,000. इसका मतलब है पॉलिसी वैल्यू है 4,50,000. देन फायर बर्न स्टॉक वर्थ रुपीज 3 लाख कंप्लीटली, मतलब कंप्लीट लॉस हुआ है 3 लाख का. ओके, सो नाउ यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट लॉस हियर. सो लॉस इज 3 लाख प्लस, इतना ही सिर्फ लॉस नहीं हुआ है, फर्दर इट इज गिवन दैट फायर बर्न स्टॉक वर्थ रुपीज 3 लाख कंप्लीटली. 3 लाख का तो कंप्लीट लॉस हुआ है. एंड डैमेज द रिमेनिंग स्टॉक टू द एक्सटेंट ऑफ 75% ऑफ इट्स वैल्यू. जो रिमेनिंग स्टॉक बचा था उसका 75% लॉस हो गया है. ओके, दिस यू हैव टू रीड द सेंटेंस केयरफुली. जब लॉस के बारे में बताया रहता है क्वेश्चन में, सो यू हैव टू रीड इट केयरफुली व्हाट इज गिवन इन द सेंटेंस. दैट लॉस इज to the extent of, okay, it is given here to the extent of 75% of the remaining value. So what is the remaining value? 7 lakh था total. Property value कितनी थी? 7 lakh था. 7 lakh में से 3 lakh is completely lost. Okay, so the remaining is 4 lakh. Okay, so now 75% of 4 lakh. Okay, now the loss is 75% of 4 lakh to the extent. Again I am reading the line. See, listen here. And damage the remaining stock. Remaining stock मतलब 4 lakh to the extent of 75% of its value. जो value बची है उसका 75% loss हो गया है. Okay, so now what will be 75% of 4 lakh? 75% of 4 lakh is 3 lakh. Okay. So again the loss of 3 lakh, that means the complete loss is of 6 lakh. Loss कितने का हो गया? 6 lakh का. Okay. Now what you have to find in the question, what amount can be claimed under the policy? Claim, ultimately you have to find claim. You have loss also, you have policy value also, you have property value also. Okay, I'm just writing the formula here, but you don't have to remember the formula. Without formula also you can find. Claim is equals to loss into policy amount, or you can write policy value upon property value. Okay, loss is equals claim into loss is claim is equals to loss into policy amount upon property amount. Okay, so what will be claim? Loss is of 6 lakh into policy value कितनी है? 4,50,000. प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू कितनी है? 7 lakh. ओके, सो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस that is 60,000 into 45 divided by 7, your answer will be in decimal. Okay, so the answer is 385714.28. so it means 3,85,714.28 is the claim amount. Okay, so this is how you will find the claim amount. And loss total, it was not given, so whatever is given in the question, accordingly you have to see and find it. Okay, just take the screenshot, then I am explaining next question. Okay, now after question number 5th, question number 6th. Okay, question number 6th is a cargo of rice was insured at 0.625% to cover 80% of its value. That means 80% of its value, it means पॉलिसी वैल्यू जो है प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू का 80% है. ओके, तो जितनी भी प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू होगी उसका 80% यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट एज पॉलिसी अमाउंट. ओके, देन 0.625% that is the premium. Okay, it is given that a cargo of rice, that means a stock of rice was insured at 0.625%, that means premium rate दिया है to cover 80% of its value. So write down first of all premium, that is 0.625%. Then policy value is 80%. Okay, till now you don't know property value. Let's see. Then it is given the premium paid was 5,250. ठीक है, प्रीमियम का अमाउंट भी दिया है, प्रीमियम का रेट भी दिया है. ओके, सो द प्रीमियम इज गिवन 5,250. Okay, now if the price of rice is ₹21 per kg, price of rice is given to you. Okay, then what you have to find the quantity of rice in the cargo. That means in this question you have to find the property value first of all. ठीक है, property value आ जाएगी, so divide it by 21, you will get the quantity of rice because the price of rice per kg is ₹21. ठीक है, so for finding the quantity of rice you have to find first of all the complete property value. Okay, here you have the premium rate percentage and here you have premium amount also. So let's take as property value X. Let property value be rupees X. Okay, so now policy value will be, policy value is 80% of X, that is 80x by 100, 80 into x by 100. Okay, so this will be, you can write 4x by 5. Okay, so the policy value becomes 4x by 5. Now you have to find commission, no, premium. Okay, it is given premium rate, so find premium, that is 0.625% of policy value, that is 4x by 5, and the premium amount is also given. ठीक है, प्रीमियम का अमाउंट भी दिया है. सो व्हाट इज द अमाउंट ऑफ प्रीमियम? 5250 इज इक्वल्स टू, दिस विल बी 0.625 upon 100 into 4x by 5. Okay, so either cancel here now only, or you can find simply the value of x as 5250 into 100 into 5 upon 0.625 into 4. These two will move here in multiplication, these two will come down in division. Okay, now just simplify it and find the value of x. You will get property value. Okay, so the value of x becomes 10,50,000. Okay, 10,50,000. कैलकुलेशन के बाद में आंसर सॉल्यूशन कितना आएगा? 10,50,000. सो दिस इज द कंप्लीट प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू. वी टुक प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू एज x. ओके, नाउ you have to find in this question the quantity of rice. So for quantity of rice, it will be 10,50,000 upon 21, because the price per kg in the question it is given 21 per kg. Okay, so it will be 10,50,000 divided by 21, that is 50,000 kg. So your quantity of rice in the cargo is 50,000 kg. Okay, so this is what the solution of question number 6. Just take the screenshot. Now we'll move to question number 7. Now what is given in question number 7? 6,000 articles costing rupees 200 per dozen were damaged against fire for rupees 2,40,000. See here, after this मतलब 6,000 आर्टिकल्स दिए हैं, कॉस्ट है 200 पर डजन, एक डजन की कॉस्ट 200 है. ओके, सो अकॉर्डिंगली यू हैव टू फाइंड द टोटल कॉस्ट. ओके, देन इट इज गिवन वर इंश्योर्ड अगेंस्ट फायर फॉर रुपीज 2,40,000. इट मीन्स पॉलिसी वैल्यू है. पॉलिसी वैल्यू कितनी दी है? 2,40,000. ठीक है. इफ 20% ऑफ द आर्टिकल्स वर बर्न्ड, 20% कंप्लीटली बर्न्ड हो गए, then 7,200 of the remaining articles. Now here you can find the mistake in this question. Okay, 6,000 articles में से 7,200 of the remaining possible ही नहीं है. 6,000 थे, उसमें से 7,200 remaining बच ही नहीं सकते. So there is a correction in this question. Okay, instead of 6,000 there is 60,000 articles. So do the correction in question only, that is 60,000 articles costing rupees 200 per dozen. Instead of 6,000, correct it as 60,000. Okay, okay. So it means 60,000 articles costing rupees 200 per dozen. So how many articles are given? 60,000. Okay, cost is 200 per dozen. So you have to find first of all how many dozens are there in this. Okay, so number of dozens, that is 60,000 divided by 12. Okay, or directly you can find the cost of the articles. How you can find the cost of the articles? That is 60,000 into 200 by 12, because 200 per dozen, that means 200 by 12 अगर हम कर देते हैं तो per dozen के accordingly cost आ जाती है. Okay, or you can find first of all number of dozens here. पहले नंबर ऑफ डजन्स फाइंड कर लो, देन कॉस्ट निकालने के लिए उसको इंटू 200 कर दो. वन ऑफ द सेम थिंग. ओके, सो डायरेक्टली यू कैन मल्टीप्लाई हियर बाय 200. ओके, सो 60,000 डिवाइडेड बाय 12 इंटू 200. सो हाउ मच इट विल बी? 60,000 डिवाइडेड बाय 12, दैट इज 5,000. सो यू कैन फाइंड द कॉस्ट हियर. राइट डाउन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल 5,000 dozens. So how many dozens are there? 5,000 dozens. Okay, so the cost of articles will be, or you can write the property value of the article. Property value becomes 5,000 into 200, that is 10 lakh. 5,000 into 200, that is 10 lakh. Okay, so here the property value becomes 10 lakh. And the policy value is given to you in the question, that is 2,40,000. Okay, 2,40,000. This is the policy value given. Now let's see what is given more. If 20% of the articles were burnt, that means loss is 20% of the articles. That means 60,000 articles थे, उसका 20% हो जाएगा. That is 20 by 100 into 60,000. So 20% of 60,000 will be 12,000. Okay, that means 12,000 articles were completely burned. So इसकी cost निकालने के लिए you have to do again, that is upon 12 into 200. So this will be, okay, that means 2 lakh. 2 lakh का कंप्लीट लॉस हो चुका है. ओके, 20% आर्टिकल्स वर बर्न्ड, दैट मीन्स लॉस इज ऑफ 2 lakh. plus what is given in the question. It's not done now. Okay, we have to find more. Okay, what is given in the solution, that is 7200 of the remaining articles were damaged to the extent of 80%. अब जो बचे हुए 7200 आर्टिकल्स थे वो डैमेज हुए थे 80% तक. ओके, सो यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट अगेन द लॉस, दैट इज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फाइंड द कॉस्ट ऑफ 7200 आर्टिकल्स. I know cost of 7200 articles. So it will be 7200 divided by 12 into 200. So the cost here is 1,20,000. Okay, here it becomes 1,20,000. So 80% loss here. इसका कितना लॉस हुआ है? 80% of 1,20,000, that is 96,000. Okay, 80% of 1,20,000, that is 96,000. Okay, so the total loss becomes here 2 lakh plus 96,000. This is 2 lakh and this is 96,000. Okay, so the total loss is 2 lakh plus 96,000. That means 2,96,000. So now find the claim amount. Okay, अब claim amount find करोगे, ठीक है, because we have the policy value also, property value also and the loss amount also. ठीक है, तीनों जब हमारे पास मिल जाते हैं तो very easily we can calculate the claim amount. So 2,96,000 into policy value, that is 2,40,000 upon property value, that is 10 lakh. So your amount will be, so 2,960 multiplied by 24, your solution is 71040. See, I have just written the calculations here. Okay, see, 71,040 is the claim amount. That is what asked in the question. Find the amount that can be claimed under the policy. Okay, that means you have to find the claim amount. So this is what the claim amount. Okay, so in brief I am just explaining you what we have done in this question. First of all, प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है हमें अकॉर्डिंग टू द आर्टिकल्स विच आर गिवन. जो आर्टिकल्स दिए हैं 60,000 आर्टिकल्स दिए हैं उसकी हमें पहले प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है. प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू इज गिवन टू यू, दैट इज 200 पर डजन. ओके, सो इनटू 200 बाय 12 यू कैन डू डायरेक्टली एंड यू कैन फाइंड द प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यू. पॉलिसी वैल्यू हमें डायरेक्टली दी है. देन यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट लॉस. ठीक है, लॉस हमें दिया है 20% ऑफ कंप्लीट आर्टिकल्स. जितने भी आर्टिकल्स थे उसके 20% कंप्लीट लॉस हो गया है. सो कैलकुलेट 60,000 का 20%, सो दैट इज 12,000. ओके, देन द कॉस्ट ऑफ 12,000 आर्टिकल्स बिकम्स 2 lakh. दैट मीन्स 2 lakh का कंप्लीट लॉस हो गया है. ओके, आइदर यू कैन कैलकुलेट लाइक दिस कि इसका 60% निकाल लो, सॉरी 20% निकाल लो, 10 lakh का 20% निकाल लो, इट विल बी सेम ओनली 2 lakh. ओके, 10 lakh का 20% 2 lakh आ जाएगा. ये नहीं करना है तो डायरेक्टली कैलकुलेट 20% ऑफ 10 lakh. ओके, डायरेक्टली यू विल गेट. हियर इट इज गिवन दैट रिमेनिंग 7200 आर्टिकल्स, जो 7200 आर्टिकल्स थे उसका लॉस 80% हुआ है. ठीक है, तो पहले कॉस्ट निकाल लो 7200 आर्टिकल्स की कितनी थी. 7200 into 200 upon 12. Okay, so the cost of 7200 articles is 1,20,000. ये पूरा लॉस नहीं हुआ है, इसका 80% लॉस हुआ है. ठीक है, तो इसका 80% दैट इज 96,000. सो कंप्लीट लॉस कितने का हो रहा है, दैट इज 2 lakh plus 96,000. सो द कंप्लीट लॉस इज ऑफ 2,96,000 here. Okay, then you can find the claim amount. I am not writing the formula again and again, there is no need only. That is loss into policy value upon property value. That is 2,96,000 into 2,40,000 upon 1 lakh. Okay, so the claim amount is 71,040. That is the claim amount. Okay, this was the solution of question number 7. Okay, so I have explained to you question number 5th, 6th and 7th in this video. In my next video I am explaining from question number 8th further. Okay.